Hi everybody, welcome back to Hannah's Decodes. I'm Hannah. Hope you've been well and had a good week since I last saw you or you saw me. I've had a really busy, intense week, so I was kind of craving to come on and just tune in to our God Self, Source Creator, and ask a question, ask for some wisdom, ask for whatever you want, and just to continue our practice of tuning in. And I think it'd be I would like to get to a place where I can do it like that, and I think there's lots of people out there that can do it like that, and I'd like to or tune in like that and get that reach that wisdom. And I would like to be able to do that when I'm in a kind of frustrated or emotionally kind of heightened state. I would love to be able to just go, okay, I'm tuning in. And excuse me, I do it more and more, but I still feel that I often need those tools. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Those tools to take my attention into my heart space and tune in. So I still need those tools, and my aim is to just be able to do it like that. And well, that's probably why I'm here, because we're in the kind of third, fourth dimension, whatever you want to call it, and we're practicing. We're practicing a lot of this stuff, and I'm kind of on the path to some kind of enlightenment, but probably have a way to go. And it's not about the destination. I think it's the journey, and trying to make the most of that journey and find joy in that journey where you can. So I find tuning in to your heart center and connecting with Source, Creator, your God Self, makes it easier to tap into that joy. So why don't we get started? And again, I'll write down as I go, because I like to remember. I can't remember much if I just kind of meditate and then come out of it. So I'll write as I'm in that meditative state. And so please, just practice. I think it's so helpful. What else was I going to say? I think that's it. Yep. Okay. Oh, and I was going to say, if I finish the meditation a little, or the tuning in meditation a little too early for you, just pause and then restart. I'll say pause now if you want to continue on. Okay, so getting comfortable, feet flat on the floor if that's good for you, palms upright on your lap, or the prayer mudra. That's kind of is something that gets a whole lot of energy. Check out mudras. They're different hand and finger positions that create different types of energy flows. And I was actually looking, getting a little bit sidetracked, at that hand mudra, which I know some people say it's the 666, the sign of the devil, but I was just looking into it, and in sort of Hindu practices and Asian religious practices, it's clarity of mind. And there's other ones that have, that has another type of emphasis on energy, and that one. And I've seen a guy do, did I mention it before? A particular mudra with his hands. I can't remember what he did, but he said, try this, and this really affects your lungs. And I did, and it was amazing. I could really feel my lungs opening up. So they're very powerful, and because our bodies are powerful, and good to tap into things that can help us on the road. Okay, so just feet on the ground, hands on the lap, prayer mudra, what that can be on your lap, whatever you like, or hands facing up on your lap. And just imagining there's a ball of light below your feet and one above your head, kind of basketball size. And take your attention down to that ball of light below your feet and breathe up love. And I often give love a tangible light, so it helps my imagination. And you breathe that up 1, 2, 3, 4 to the ball of light on your head, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 out through your middle and down through your arms, or just through your arms, or just out of your middle of your body, sort of your waist. So we'll do that for a couple of minutes, and then we'll start asking questions. I might give you a little hint to say, I'm about to ask my question to Creator Source, and you can do the same. And please share what you get in the comments, because I'd love to know if it's not too personal. Okay. Breathing 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe take your attention to your heart center and tune into your God self, God, Creator, and ask your question. Okay, guys, pause there if you'd like to continue on with the meditation. So I'll just read you what I got tuning in. I forgot to mention, or did I mention it? Just taking your awareness down to your heart center while you're tuning in. I find, I'll keep repeating it, I say it all the time, but I find it, if I take my awareness and my attention down to my heart center, I get rid of that sort of ego chatter from my mind. So I find it really beneficial. Okay, so I said is what would be a good, beneficial message for everyone viewing today. And I got the sentence, bring it to you. And I said, what to you? And I was told and shown your path. So when you feel like you're on the wrong path, imagine a path from another parallel existence merging or pushing your path aside. Yeah, parallel path, isn't it? Yeah, so it was, because you know how sometimes you hear the idea that we're in this big time shift and we're splitting, and you know there's going to be a group of people who want to stay in 3D and the other group are going to 5D and the world's splitting. I'm seeing that your intention and your desires can totally shift that at sort of any, I know, is it late? Any time at the moment. So if you're feeling like you're stuck in a rut, and this really applies to me because I feel like I have had a year of just kind of on the bit of a grind, and so I'm seeing and feeling like this path kind of just, if you're walking along a path and you just get another path from another space dimension over there, just comes and zips in front of you. It's just sort of like a little magic transition onto another path. Or I mean, you might see a split in the fork in the path, or whatever. And then I said, well, what about taking actions? Because we're in this physical world and we need to take actions. And my reply was, this is part of that action. So that intention, that desire, and that imagination, it's almost like the seed, because nothing happens without an idea or the imagination. So it's almost like the seed of igniting that transition or that journey onto the new reality, or path that you would like to be on. Went on to say, this is part of that action. It will make the physical endeavors flow, or it will help the physical endeavors to flow. And I said, anything else? And I got the reply, remember to enjoy the experience and the experiment we're on. Just try not to get into the get down when things aren't working, I suppose, and frustrated. It's always good to pick yourself back up when you can with things like this, if you can, if that makes sense. So guys, I hope that helped and assisted, and I always find these things that I get from Creator Source, my higher self, just so practical. Sometimes I think, I'm going to get this amazing kind of, oops, a daisy, knocked the table, amazing way out there, poop-de-doodly information, and it's just always so grounded and achievable and practical and good. Yeah, I think good's a good word. Okay guys, so thank you so much, and if you'd like to, please like, share and subscribe, and you can always write your experience in the comments section. And I probably won't do a video next week unless there's a sort of miracle in the ethers. So I've got a big week next week. So I hope you guys all stay well, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.